But if we slow down, it feels like we're confident and we're comfortable, okay? So an example of this may be an opener to the decision maker. We might say, hey, it's Jordan here. I know you're busy, so I'll be quick. Are you taking on new Invisalign clients right now? Really quickly just blurting out a script. Oh, granted, that's not the best opener. It can still work, but it's a little bit old school. As opposed to, hey, it's Jordan here. Are you still taking on new Invisalign clients right now? A lot more controlled, a lot more inquisitive, and therefore we're going to get a better response rate. Pauses create control. They make your words feel intentional. They give the prospect space to process. Pauses are like an extension of pace. Okay, you get used to sitting in the silence a little bit. And the example of that might be in our elevator pitch. When we've had permission, they say, okay, what is this regarding? We might say, without pauses, I create AI systems for dentists. I generate them new leads, but I also handle your inbound leads and increase conversions by up to 3 times. It's a lot of information to process there. Can't really get the gist of it all. You kind of just, at the end, you're just listening to that, 3 times conversion, something about leads. It's hard to process that as we blurt it out, as opposed to, I create AI systems for dentists, I generate new leads for them, but I also handle their inbound leads and on average increase conversion by 3 times. So it's a lot slower. We've got some micro pauses in there. I create AI systems for dentists. Pause. I generate them new leads. Pause. But I also handle inbound leads and increase conversion by up to 3x. So the combination of slowing down the pace and introducing micro pauses has a lot more impact, and therefore we're going to create more control and create a space for the prospect to actually understand what we're saying and process all of that. They're processing as we're saying it, rather than trying to process at the end. And then what happens is most people will blurt their elevator pitch and they won't be comfortable with the silence that comes afterwards. And then they try and say something else, and all of a sudden they're distracting the conversation to a different topic. Next, we have inflection. Now, inflection controls certainty. So if we have a downward inflection, it's belief. If we have an upward inflection, then it's also doubt. So we want to end our statements like we mean them, not like we're waiting for approval. An example of that would be, it's Jordan from Affluent. This is inflection. Affluent, as opposed to, it's Jordan from Affluent. It's the final bit of the word. That's inflection. It's Jordan from Affluent. That's like, you know me? You know who I am? Yeah? Or as opposed to, it's Jordan from Affluent. It's a statement. It's Jordan from Affluent. It's an assumption that you already know who I am. Same words, completely different.